Michelle Ruiz, and I'm here with my friends from VPE Public Relations, John and Patricia, and yeah, and I'm here because I wanted to talk to them about branding and communications related to my personal branded company, Michelle Ruiz, My Life as Latina Entrepreneur. But also, since I'm here and you're experts in communications and marketing to Hispanics, and you've also been business partners, and you've had this is your business. So what I want to talk a little bit about now, since I have you here with me together, and we can share this information, might be helpful to other entrepreneurs, is really talk about business partners and what has sustained you since you have had your business together now for over 20 years, 22, 23 years, right? So what would you say, has worked? What are some lessons learned? How have you stuck it around? I mean, that's a long time to work together as business partners, right?
Drinking helps. No.
An occasional,
But actually, really, personal disagreements, personal problems are like the number one reason why partnerships dissolve. And so if you're bringing in a partner, you have to make sure that there's a connection there, either, and it doesn't have to be friends. So you can do it with a stranger, but as long as there's a connection there in terms of what the purpose of the business is, why you're doing this, what you expect to get out of this, you share common goals, then that's what can move you forward.
And I think that that's what brought initially three of us together is that we did share a common passion for our work and for the market and for the community, and we all had a very strong desire to do some good for people. And if we were going to market to Hispanics, to do it in an appropriate way that was respectful and that was a very give and take relationship. So it wasn't just peddling products, but it was trying to establish long-lasting relationships.
And so I understand that you had common goals, vision. Is that appropriate to say? Maybe your mantra. Whether you articulated it as that way, but you all were headed in the same way. Nonetheless, I'm sure there were disagreements. There were time periods where, focus. So as business partners, there's some hidden messages there. That's okay.
When you get that look.
Right. So as business partners running a business, right? How do you resolve those? And how do you, when there are various ways to look at how you want to go, or how to approach a client, or just strategic planning, how do you resolve those?
That's where I guess some of the relationship, the friendship comes into play, because there's some things that, for example, one of us will feel incredibly, passionate about, and for, certain, the other one will give in. Considering it's so important to you, Michelle, we'll go your way, and let you stumble in the dark until we'll figure it until we figure it out. But sometimes it is that way. Other times we, both of us step back, we do a little bit of thinking, we do a little bit of research, we see what's happening, and then, we move forward. But we try not to, force an issue if collectively we're not kind of in agreement, if we don't support each other. And after so many years, we kind of know each other, and we already know what's
going to resonate, what the hot buttons are, right?
What sensitive issues.
It really is like a marriage, right? I mean, it's the same. I'm afraid so.
I mean, business,
right.
Exactly, it really is. It's all these negotiations and these subtle, constant communication and, information share, all of that, absolutely.
But the other part of that too is, and I agree with all that, but the other part of it too is trying not to get to those points. So it's got to be ongoing communication. So we try to meet, we do meet now, we're pretty good about it, meet once a week to handle all the administrative stuff of the company, and sit in this room and just go through all that and come up with answers. So that, I think, is helpful in avoiding getting in those kind of situations in the first place. Because if I'm doing something that Pat doesn't know about, or vice versa, then that can lead to issues.
Yeah, because we could go for days with not seeing each other, or just kind of like, hi. Everybody is, working, doing their own thing, so it helps to have a time where we know it's dedicated specifically for communicating and updating each other.
Mm-hmm.
So it's having a vision, open communication, being clear of your purpose, and